Holy, so you don't have to stop and throw change on a thing?
No.
It's like 1980.
They don't have that anymore.
How do you pay?
Online.
Where?
On the computer.
No, but I'm saying
www.
Do I have to log in right now and pay?
No, not now. Later. Yeah, when they want you while you're driving.
What do you mean later?
Later, like when you get home.
Yeah, but how do they know my email?
They don't. You have to email them.
Oh.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that.
Now, here's Jason.
Good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Jason Show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show, everybody. Oh, I wasn't going to comment, but that road trip, I got to tell you, I was going to talk about something completely different here in the monologue, but we laughed. If maybe this is your first episode you've seen of our show, we traveled to Chicago about, what was it, Jeff, 2 months ago? And we, mid-May, and we wired up the car. Photographer Eric wired up the car. And audience, I'm not trying to oversell this, but we laughed for 6 straight hours. It was just, we talked about the most, and you're gonna see today, because we shot 15 stories over those 3.5 days. And we're getting to the end of the stories, but you're gonna see another one today. And it's one of my favorites because I suddenly mispronounced something very normal, and you'll see that a little bit later. But today in the monologue, sometimes I tell you a little story. Sometimes I tease the show. Today it's a warning. And this is why, thank you. Thank you. I'm getting ready. I move over to the desk after the monologue, okay? Now, when I move over to the desk, I sit next to Kendall. And I'm just gonna warn you. Now, normally, Kendall and I are very warm. We love each other. Kendall's a very warm person. You're gonna notice today that she's a little chilly. Now, let me tell you why she's a little chilly. The Jason Show staff, we all actually get along. And the road trip, we hang out socially. But here's the problem, audience. When we have happy hours, and this is no joke, I'm not exaggerating this. For the past, Kendall's been with our show since 2019. Every time we schedule a happy hour, every time, Kendall's never available. We always schedule it. We always schedule it on a day where she has plans. Not on purpose, but and I'm not joking. She's been to one. So, as a lot of you know, producer Ted is leaving us in 2.5 weeks. Show producer Ted's leaving, and so is our intern Mason. And so we're throwing a goodbye party for Theodore and young Mason. Yeah, okay? I talked to executive producer Jeff. We set the date, audience. We send out the email. Kendall comes storming in. Guess who's on vacation when we scheduled Ted's goodbye party? Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Yes. Hi. Hi, Kendall. Audience, say hi to Kendall, everybody.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi.
How you doing?
It was on the board.
I know.
On the whiteboard.
I know it's on our vacation board. I don't even look at the board for my vacation.
Jeff is my boss.
I know.
He knows when I'm on vacation.
Girl, it's 5 o'clock in the morning when we schedule this stuff. We're barely awake. Why
even ask me if you know I can't come?
We didn't know you couldn't come.
We could have changed it.
No, everyone else is unavailable on other days.
It's because of the baby, isn't it?
It's because of the baby. We don't know.
We don't want babies.
Audience, we laughed so hard. We did it again. We did it to Kendall
really
again.
Hard. And I was like, you're kidding me.
No, I'm so sorry. We love you very much. You know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do.
What?
After the party, I'll get a
You'll
little.
buy me a present?
No, I'll get it. I'll get it to go. Whatever we don't eat, I'll bring to your house. You know, I'll bring you a little to go.
I'm not home!
Oh yeah, you're gone. Sorry. Yeah. I'll take you to dinner. I'll take you to dinner, just me and you, after Ted leaves. I'll take you to a nice dinner. Pick your Golden Corral, Applebee's, whatever you want to go to. Yeah.
Can we go after when I can drink wine?
Done. Right there. Yeah.
Put it on the calendar.
Hey, we mentioned this a couple days ago, all kidding aside, before we get started with the show, and we're trying to keep this a surprise. Let me keep this brief, though, too, because we're already running late. Our good buddy Madeline Smithberg, she's a contributor on our show. She's been with us for several years. She was David Letterman's producer back in the NBC days, and she also has a Mad in the Kitchen cooking show. We love her. She's the co-creator of The Daily Show. She's a dear friend of ours, and as a lot of you know that have been with us for a while, Madeline revealed that she has had a very tough battle with cancer. And she's had, just like a lot, maybe you're watching, there's been ups and downs. She's having a rough time right now, and we want to do everything we can to cheer her up. So take a look at this graphic here. We want to send her the biggest box of cards ever. So go to the store right now, get a thinking of you card, a get well card, a funny card. She would actually love funny cards, and they can be dirty because she's a dirty birdie. So But if you send us a card, we are going to put it in a big box and send it to her to surprise her. There's the address, Madeline, care of The Jason Show, 11358 Viking Drive, Eden Prairie, Minnesota, 55344. Again, if you missed this, all you have to do is Google Fox 9 Eden Prairie, and you'll get our address. Send us a card. We'll get it to Madeline and thank you in advance. We love her, and we want to try to give her a little bit of sunshine in this battle. So thank you in advance. Thank you. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. The trailer. We've got two big trailers today. The trailer for Willy Wonka is out. I think this is just Wonka. I think it's just Wonka. Yeah. The movie stars Timothy Chalamet as young Willy. Here's a clip from Wonka.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willy?
Huh?
A double huh?
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've...
I don't know if I'll ever get the image of Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa out of my head, but that's fine. Yeah, I think he's tremendous. I think that's going to be great. Wonka hits theaters in December. What did you think of it?
I think it looks great. I know that Willy Wonka has sort of that dark mystique often.
Yeah, I mentioned that you're not really getting that side of Wonka in this.
Right.
That's my only beef.
I like that there's not that side, because I always was really creeped out by the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie. Like, I hated it when I was a kid. So I think I would like this version.
Yeah, maybe this is the lighter side, and he gets more jaded as he gets older, which happens. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was a bundle of sunshine, 96, 97, 98,
Yeah, just went.
And then, right there.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, Aaron. I'm very happy.
I'm not. In case anyone's wondering.
Remember, I'm gonna throw just a party just for you. When you come back from the bebe, we'll go out. We'll have a welcome bebe party. There we go. Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll pick a date that you're probably on vacation. Next in the dish, Another trailer to show you, and this one is from my wheelhouse. It's the latest Star Wars series from Disney+. This one is called Ahsoka, or if you're producer Ted, Ashoka. Take a look.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power, such as you've never dreamed.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war. That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one. You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
So let me quickly explain, if you're not a Star Wars nerd like me. Timeline-wise, audience, this takes place after Return of the Jedi. So Darth Vader is dead. The Empire is in ruins. There's a new villain trying to be the reign, kind of the next generation, or take control of the Empire, named Thrawn, the blue guy, I think. Right there. That's the new bad guy. Anyway, all of these characters were developed in cartoons, in animated Star Wars series. One, Rebels, and then Ahsoka, the main character, was actually created by George Lucas and Dave Filoni in the Clone Wars. And she is the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker, who eventually became Darth Vader. There we go. It's a lot to tell you. It's a lot, I know. Yeah. I'm going to explain it to this audience a little bit later, too. A little more, yeah. I don't even know what I just said. Yeah.
I got it. I followed.
Did you get it?
Sort of.
And all you need to know is she's one of the most popular characters. Fans love her. I mean, she started out as a cartoon character, but Rosario Dawson is so perfect live action. We have a lot more to come, so please go get some milkshake, go get a coffee. We'll be right back. But first, don't forget to book your tickets to join us in the studio audience. You'll hear stories I can't say on TV. Plus, you'll get some free swag sometimes. Head to eventbrite.com and search The Jason Show. But please, only pick a day you can actually come. That's right. As we go to break, more audience selfies from the past week. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. I'm just real excited. I'm real excited. We got a great audience today. Kendall's Kendall's not mad at me anymore, and
Is she?
And my teen dreams come true again. Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block's on the show today, and if you're my age, you went to Spencer's and you bought the big buttons, the giant New Kids on the Block buttons.
They sold buttons?
They're huge. These buttons, oh my God, they were like this big. They were the size of toddlers. They were this big, and you put them on there. And the ones that were always sold out were Jordans, Donnie Wahlberg, and then Joey Joe. And the one that would always be in the clearance rack is Danny Wood. Yeah, Danny. There would be 800 Danny Wood buttons left.
Why?
Yeah.
Poor Danny.
I don't know, but you know why? Because Danny looked like he was 40. Oh. He looked He did. He looked like, and that's not a bust on him. He looked like an adult. He looked like the manager of the group. Yeah.
I see.
Anyway, Joey Joe's coming up. Last night, right now though, Kylie Minogue was on with Andy Cohen. She is so hot right now, thanks to her hit song, Sing It, Kendall.
Okay, it's like, you would know it.
Okay, or that's the Pink Panther theme. Either one, yeah.
It's a techno song. You can't sing it. It doesn't really work like that.
Thank you, audience. God, I love him today. She talked about being on the top of the charts again. Look, roll it.
I saw you in Sydney at World Pride, and you were saying that you had already recorded Padam Padam. Did you have a sense that it would blow up like it did?
Not like it's not as what has transpired.
Yes.
Not.
You knew you had a bop.
You dare to dream of something like that that's going to hit immediately and just keep growing, and it's like, I feel like it's not mine anymore. It's become the people's song, like everyone's song, and that's the most I could ask for.
Yeah.
So I knew it was a good song, but I didn't.
Right. Well, you know.
Adam Lambert's there too. There's and you go ahead and laugh. I know you're gonna laugh, and that's fine. But there's a great TikTok. Go on TikTok right now and put in Padam and put in Victoria Principal. Just follow me. Hold on a minute. Just don't laugh.
Is this a Dallas circle?
Yes, hold on a minute, but it's funny. No, pull it up right now and you'll no longer roll your eyes. Now go to TikTok, put in Padam, and then put in Victoria Principal. Audience, they have matched up the song perfectly with a scene from one of the early episodes of Dallas with Victoria Principal and Patrick Duffy in a disco. And they're going like this, and it matches this 2023 song perfectly, and it's hysterical. It is really good. You'll find it. Next on the dish, one of my favorite Fox shows is coming back this fall after a decade. Yeah, the trailer for the new Kitchen Nightmares just dropped. Look.
After a decade of waiting, America's favorite nightmare is back.
Oh my God. Smell it!
And it's better than ever. Kitchen Nightmares returns Monday, September 25th on Fox.
Yes! Oh.
What?
Thanks to the people that sign our paychecks. That's great. Thank you, Fox. What?
I just witnessed 3 people vomiting. What was exciting about that?
That's the show. Ramsey goes into these horrible restaurants. It really it does. Audience, are you with me? It does make you think about where you eat. You know what I mean? You go, how dirty is your kitchen? But anyway, this is one of the best shows Gordon has ever done. I don't know why it's been off for a decade, but it's back. Thank you to Fox. And especially if the writers, if Hollywood shuts down and turns into a Spirit Halloween store, they're gonna need something, and this is reality. So, here's the deal. While one cooking show is back, Kitchen Nightmares, another one that I love was quietly canceled this spring by an evil overlord. Restaurant Impossible. Restaurant Impossible was canned by the Food Network after 20 seasons. The show's host, Robert Irvine, who I love, Robert, there he is, confirmed the news on Twitter, but girl, he is spilling some tea too. He says that although his show was great and helped a lot of small businesses, he said it's not a show that the network believes in anymore or fits into who or what they want. Let me translate that for you, or to quote my dear friends Lori and Julia, let me Hollywood speak that. The new bigwigs at Warner Brothers Discovery who own that station, David Zaslav, they think that the show, they don't care about us over 40. They think that the demographic of the show is too old. They want nothing but youngins. They want nothing. Bad strategy, y'all. Bad strategy. I'm telling you. Not a good,
Newsflash. The youngins watch things on TikTok. They don't watch that anyway.
They wouldn't watch it even if they put, I don't know. Punky Brewster's a very old reference.
Punky Brewster? Oh my God,
They could put Olivia they could put anybody in there. They could put Taylor Swift hosting Restaurant Impossible. Yeah. But anyway.
Maybe then they'd watch.
They could put Jenna Ortega hosting the show. Youngins aren't gonna love cooking shows in droves.
No.
You're so wrong. All of you bigwigs that you think, if you actually knew what you were doing, every one of your shows would be a hit. Mm-hmm. Seriously. It's just bad. The show's so good. I love Restaurant Impossible.
I still just can't get over the clip that we chose for the other show.
That's all that show is. That's how gross some of these kitchens are.
That's how gross I'm feeling.
I'm sorry. I know. Oh. Do you need a cracker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give me my Cub crackers?
No. Girl, she has a box of club crackers that she will guard like a barracuda. She is Director Leo went to grab a cracker from her and he bit her. She bit him, yeah.
He doesn't have a pinky anymore.
Yeah. Next in the dish. A few years ago, Hallmark released a line of wines ahead of their Christmas movie season.
They were good.
No, they taste like battery acid. But anyway, next year, Hallmark is setting sail on a new kind of adventure. Who's ready to book a ticket aboard the Hallmark Christmas movie cruise? That's right. This is not a joke. Audience, TV friends, I'm not kidding. In early November of 2024, next November, Hallmark is teaming up with Norwegian Cruise Lines for a Christmas movie-themed cruise from Miami to the Bahamas. It will include panels with Hallmark stars, Christmas karaoke, Christmas...
Did that hurt?
That hurt to say.
Okay.
Christmas cookie decorating, and, yeah. I just hope they have a gazebo in a town square recreation. Yeah. So if you want, here's the price point. It'll start at $950 per person, plus all those taxes and fees for a 5-day, 4-night cruise. And I guess this is, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be mad at me, but I guess this is a good time for Kendall and I to tell you what people have asked, what's producer Ted going to do after he leaves the Jason Show in 2.5 weeks. He's going to work as the skipper on the Hallmark Christmas cruise. That's right. And we wish him the best.
Breaking news.
That's right. We wish Ted and his wife the best.
Get those Christmas cookies decorated, people.
Leo, take 5. Leo, take 5. This will be Ted in a couple months. That's an old Love Boat reference, y'all. Old Love Boat reference. Next in the dish. Now, Kendall brought us this story because her whole family's in the pageant world. The pageant world is not as glamorous as you think it is. A new docuseries on A&E is exposing the dark side of the crown. It's called Secrets of Miss America.
Being Miss America was the darkest time in my life.
I was not prepared for the psychological warfare.
You lose your identity.
One of the state directors said, "Over my dead body will I crown a black girl."
It's a horrible, dark cycle of abuse. You stand up against us, we will terminate you.
We wanted people to understand who they were dealing with.
Yeah. All joking aside, your sister was Miss Minnesota.
She went to Miss America.
Yeah, you were Miss Firecracker.
I was Miss Nothing, but thank you.
Yeah. No, you're Miss Everything to me. But anyway, was she in this?
Okay, so what's really interesting about this whole thing is, number one, a lot of the people that you just saw were former Miss Americas. So they're not just talking to the friend of the cousin of a former Miss America. These are the women who recently, too, were Miss Americas. They, from what we can understand from a little bit that's been released, Ellie told me the 100-year anniversary.
Ellie's her sister.
That's my sister.
Yeah.
She went to Miss America the 100-year anniversary. So they had this crew of people there that were filming the girls, interviewing them. They were going to do a big expose on 100 years of Miss America. It turned into this. So none of that's really in it because they started interviewing these former Miss Americas and they're like, this is way more juicy. We want to talk about this.
You know what that means. Smart producers. That's a smart producer right there.
Sure is.
Oh, we ain't doing a nice one. Let's switch gears. There we go. Oh,
something fishy in the air.
That trailer, now I want to watch this. It already debuted?
Yes, it did on Monday, but it's going to be, there's 4 different episodes. And I can't get too into the weeds. I specifically told that I was not allowed to say certain things, but I will say.
Can you tell me in the audience in the break?
I think this is very legit. That's what I'll say.
See that? Take 5, Leo. That's why you should be in the studio audience. You can watch it on A&E on demand. Okay, next, it's time to meet our final JVIP of the week today. It's Nicole Rodriguez from Rosemont, Minnesota. She loves how transparent and real we are and how we can disagree with each other but still be respectful. Nicole, well, you should see our meetings. Nicole also loves that we pick on each other like brother and sister. Nicole gets a Jason Show mug, enter to win the monthly grand prize. That includes being a VIP guest in our audience, a $150 gift card to Becca Furniture World, and a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with Joey Joe and more when we return. Get out your giant button from Spencer's, because coming up next, we're talking with New Kids on the Block legend, Joey Joe. Joey McIntyre will join us live. And then a little bit later, our Chicago road trip continues.
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
And this time, it is a carpool karaoke edition.
Oh my God. Do we need to stop?
Featuring Oprah theme songs. That and more when we come back.
Oh my God.
Welcome back. It's one of those, audience, really quick, because I don't want to keep our guests waiting. This is one of those really weird moments. You know, when you're a little kid, no matter what you dream of, I always knew, I was a weird kid, I always knew I was going to do a TV show. I really did. Other kids played sports, I played Johnny Carson. And I'm not joking, that's true. And I just told executive producer Jeff, if you were to tell 12-year-old, 13-year-old Jason that loved Joey McIntyre, that 30 years later he would be interviewing Joey McIntyre, I think little Jason would just combust, just like full of glitter, yeah. We loved our first guest since the mid-'80s when he was part of one of the biggest boy bands of all time. This summer, Joey McIntyre is hitting the road, though, for a solo show featuring his own hits and more. Look.
Remember when we had it all? Thought we never fall. Tonight we're so far up, we're never coming down. Tonight we're gonna own this town.
That's right, Fresh off two sold-out shows in St. Louis, Joey McIntyre is coming to the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis on Friday night. Audience, give it up for Joey McIntyre. Hi, Joey.
You said, I heard you saying that's why you have to be in the studio. I want to be in the studio for the lighting. You look amazing. I have lighting.
I mean, Joey, that's really good hotel room lighting.
It's not too, you can imagine the rig. I got it up so you have the right angle. You got the thing behind.
It's good, man. You were on the show once before, and I told you this then, and I'll say it again. I want you to know that I was a proud purchaser of the Joey Joe giant button at Spencer's. I had not Jordan's, not John, not Danny, not Donnie, yours, my friend. I might have gotten beaten up for it, but I did it.
Thank you. Thank you for dying on that hill. Yeah, those. They were so big, they like weighed down.
I know.
The pins were tiny, the pins were huge, and it was like.
Yes! Well,
Flavor Flav in his clock.
Exactly. How does it feel being back on the road, back in front of live audiences? There's just a different energy, right, my friend? I mean, there's one thing to do videos, but there's just a different energy when you're standing in front of an audience. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, of course, the New Kids on the Block are doing amazing, and we've been touring a ton, over the years. But to do solo work for me is important. It's just it balances it out, and I love the smaller, intimate settings as well. It just feels so right to me, and I'm super proud of myself actually for just hitting the road and doing it, and my fans are stepping up, and we're having a great time.
I mean, come on, my friend. Let me brag on you a little bit more. Stepping up. 2 sold-out shows in St. Louis. We're also in Chicago. I can't even mention that show because that damn thing sold out. And then you're close to selling out here. If you might have heard me in the intro, I kind of did a little ad-lib story there. I never would have imagined being 12 that I would be talking to you. If I were to ask Joey in 19, I don't know, let's pick a second album. Let's go with 1990. Would you imagine that A, New Kids would be in a resurgence, and B, you would still be doing this?
I would hope so. Maybe, the band has been such a beautiful, dream surprise. And, in a lot of ways it makes sense because I think we did love what we do. We came from, had great parents, and our fans are amazing. And it was just a generational thing that we've all kind of got back to, and there's so much joy there. So that's a huge surprise. I think as far as me singing and performing, I think that I probably would have told you that sounds right too.
Our last thing, we only have about a minute. You and I are around the same age, and along with our executive producer, and we came in this morning already feeling old, looking at your Instagram and seeing that your son is driving for the love of all that's good and whole. Oh my God. How does that make you feel?
I think having kids can, they tire you out, but I think they keep you on your feet, which makes me feel young in some ways. And I'm not, I kind of trust him. Don't tell him. I kind of trust him. Don't tell him that, though. I think he's going to be a better driver than me.
Well, man, I can't wait to see you here at the Varsity. Continued success, and thanks for the button. Thanks for the button.
Anytime, and I'm going to be in studio next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joey. We'll see you at the Varsity. Don't miss him Friday night at the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis. For full tour stops and tickets, head to joeymcintyre.com. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Back after this. Welcome back. Well, I said this at the top of the show in the monologue. Over the past few weeks, we've been sharing some of the hilarious moments from our road trip to Chicago back in May in preparation for our show expanding to the lovely Chicagoland. Well, you never know what topics will come up on a road trip. And thank goodness we had cameras rolling the entire 6-hour ride. Look at this.
Oh my God.
It is recording, because I can see the numbers.
Bad. Be careful, sure.
Why?
I got a crap so bad.
Now it's red.
Oh my God. Do we need to stop?
Is it a leg?
Here.
Do you like stretch out?
Here, put this
See
on.
the USA in your Chevrolet.
He's gonna die back here. Do you want to move this bag out of the way a little bit? Oh, I got my leg in there.
Are you having a stroke?
I can't even with this. Do you eat potassium?
That's why you need the banana.
Just hurt. Do you need me to hold that?
Are you okay?
You just want to rub my inner thigh? No! I don't! Eric!
Colin, will you rub Eric in her thigh, please? I don't know if I have permission from Tom.
Now, normally, do you drive with the radio on? If
Yes.
you're in here with Colin?
Sometimes I do like silence.
I don't.
You have a problem with that?
Well, I need to have like the 80s or 90s radio on.
Oh. There's an Eric cramp alert. Eric's getting ready to have a cramp. No, I sometimes need silence. Think about our jobs. All we do is we're around people. You talk to people. We have to. We interact. So when I get in the car, I rarely want the radio. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Oh. I don't mind it. Every French fry at a fast food place requires a different sauce. We just had the parachute. That was the best day in gym class. Then you play popcorn, you put the balls on it, and you flap it up and down. Wait, why is that guy walking naked?
What?
Kraft mayonnaise. Has to be Kraft.
What the hell is Kraft mayonnaise?
Kraft mayonnaise. What do you mean?
Company Kraft?
If they sell it, it's Kraft.
Oh, the brand Kraft.
Oh yeah, no, it's not
like a Kraft cocktail. You're walking in there making your own homemade.
You haven't been to the mayonnaise bar? I broke a croquet mallet over my brother's head. There was someone without a shirt and he had short, tiny shorts on.
Well, that's not naked.
Well, it looked like it. Oh, a Rocky
Coco. Oh.
Remember when we played shirts or skins and he'd be like,
please let me be
shirts.
shirts.
Please shirts, please shirts. He would be like, too fat to catch me. And then I would take a croquet ball.
What? Wait a minute, what?
I don't understand this at all.
Well, no, I used to wet the bed a lot. No, wait, this is embarrassing. In the 80s, they sold this, like, tinfoil. No, wait.
Like a Jiffy Pop?
No, it was like an alarm system. You put it underneath the mattress so that if you wet the bed, the alarm would go off and wake you up. But I still remember it was like tinfoil. And I'm like, wouldn't you be electrocuted if the pee hit the tinfoil? But they had to move my bed from upstairs to downstairs so they could wake me up when I wet the bed. I was like an older kid.
How old were you? Like 15?
Old enough to know better.
How old were you a bedwetter?
I mean, I wet the bed as a kid, sure.
I see you were like.
I pee my pants all the time. I said I pee my pants all the time, but it's because I'm laughing so hard. I mean, that's what happens when you get older.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Have you ever been here?
Well, yeah.
It's Kalahari.
Kalahari?
Why did you say it like that?
Kalahari.
Why did you say it like
Kalahari.
Hey, Lisa. Any tea?
Just a little. Oh no.
American crimp.
Oh, our random wheel of topics. Audience, I'm not kidding. If you ever want to make me laugh, if you ever see me out at a restaurant or a Target or whatever, it's one of those things where I don't, when you say something and you know how to pronounce it, but you pronounce it completely wrong. The rest of the trip, and now it's called, the real name is the Kalahari, the Kalahari Resort, but I went like this, I go, oh, look over there, it's the Kalahari. And I went like that, and I said it, and everyone's like in the car going, why the hell did you say it like that? And I don't know why I did. So from now on, I just saw Lisa last night. That's it, the woman in the video. And then Colin's squinched in the back like Emily Rose. But anyway, every time they see me, we're always like, let's go to the Kalahari. The Kalahari. Sorry, Kalahari. If you want me to do an endorsement, I'm available. Anyway, we have more of our road trip coming up in the next couple weeks. I teased this. It's going to be in a future episode. As we approach Chicago, we did carpool karaoke to all the Oprah theme songs. You're going to be seeing that, yeah. We're going to take a break, though. We'll be back with more right after this. Back in a moment. Kalahari. And we're back. Well, do you like scary movies? I know I do. Scream 6 came out this week in 4K Ultra Steelbook. Now that sounds very fancy because it is. It has a ton, like hours of new content, special features. Ghostface is back, and this time he's causing terror in New York City. I saw this movie. I love the Scream franchise. I was a big fan. And Scream is the inspiration for today's game time. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Peggy is real worried right about now. What the hell did I get myself into? It's all right. Now you're going to be good, Peggy. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. The first ever Scream movie came out in 1996. So today's game is all about questions from that year. Pop culture. Playing in studio today, to my left, she's not scared at all. It's Peggy, everybody. And then... give it up for Mike, everybody. There's Mike. Okay, Peggy and Mike, hands above buzzers. The minute you know, no, don't worry, these are all multiple choice. You're gonna be great, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the multiple choice and then you buzz in. Here we go.
Got it.
Leo, question number 1. The Olympics took place in the U.S. in 1996. What city were they in? Go ahead, Mike.
Los Angeles.
No, 96. Over to you. Atlanta or Salt Lake City, Peggy?
Atlanta.
Yes. Yes. See? Peggy, you don't need to be worried at all. I'm telling you.
Next.
That's right. Here we go. The Rosie O'Donnell Show debuted in 1996, becoming an instant hit. How many seasons did it run? 4, 6, or 8? Peggy.
6.
Yes! Mike.
All right.
I mean, honestly, we weren't worried about her at
Let's
first, but
go.
no, I mean, she's kicking butt here. Here we go. Suddenly, Peggy's not so scared anymore. I love it. Okay, from one talk show host to another, here we go. Oprah started her iconic book club in 1996. What was the first book she picked? The Deep End of the Ocean, She's Come Undone, or Song of Solomon?
I don't read.
Song of Solomon.
Mike, I don't either. I mean, I'm with you. Peggy.
Song of Solomon.
No.
Oh, no.
Over to you, Mike. Deep Into the Ocean or She's Come Undone?
She's Come Undone.
No.
Deep Into the Ocean.
Deep Into the Ocean, Mike. Deep Into the Ocean. I love you too. Oh, God, I love it. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Here we go.
Mike's just like me. Mike's like, I don't read. I'm not going to read it. I don't have time. Here we go. Jim Carrey became the first actor to ever earn $20 million for a movie. What movie was that? The Cable Guy, Truman Show, or Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls?
Oh, dear. Ace.
Wow.
What were those again?
The Cable Guy, Truman Show, or Ace Ventura? Mike.
Truman Show.
No. Over to you. Cable Guy or Ace Ventura?
Cable Guy.
Yes!
Yay!
Okay, we have one more to go.
Let's go.
Then the long national nightmare is over for you two. Here we go.
At least got one.
I know, you got one, my friend. Here we go. Last question. NBC had all 5 of the top-rated TV shows in 1996. Which one, though, was rated number 1? Friends, Seinfeld, or ER? Mike.
Seinfeld.
No. Over to you. Friends or ER?
Friends.
No.
Oh, no.
Mike, go ahead and buzz in. ER, yes! Congratulations to our players. They're going to be going home with that copy of Scream 6. Thank you, intern. It's Mason, everybody.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mason. I love Mason, I swear. And more good news for the folks here in the audience. They get a copy too. Thank you, Scream 6. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are great. Don't forget to get tickets to our show. Go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. Well, listen to this. Something new from the FOX from Fox, and it's really good news for all of you Jason Show fans. Here's the deal. You can now download the Fox Local app right now. Oh, look, those are new publicity photos. Anyway, it allows you, here's the deal, the Fox Local app, search for that, and here's why you need it. It will allow you now to stream full episodes of The Jason Show on your big screen TV at home for free. That's right. You can watch it right there. All of you that say, oh, I missed an episode, you can watch it like that. So here's the deal. Just search for, Mom, listen up, Fox Local. Fox Local in your smart TV app store, or head to fox9.com/foxlocal. And you can also aim your camera at the QR code right there, and it'll take you right to some specific instructions. So happy day and happy streaming. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. And we're back. Thank you for being here, everybody. I say this a lot, grateful every day for our studio audience, but I'm really grateful, Kendall's really grateful, our staff is, when they come ready to play like these folks. These folks are great today, yeah. And Matt, I gotta tell you too, I know a lot of you, I'm so excited, I hear all the time people go, oh, I missed an episode, how do I watch? And it's always so complicated. This Fox Local app is gonna make it so easy. It's like Netflix. It'll take you right to your Fox station. Anyway, tomorrow we're talking about one of my favorite subjects, sports. Just kidding, you'll see why. But right now, that's gonna do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. Go download that app. We'll see you tomorrow.